Kenyatta called Jaramogi Kehe.
The uncircumcised one.
Yes. And the Njoroge Mungais heard that. The next rally, that is the word they used. Not just on Kenyatta, or not just on Jaramogi, but to a whole now community of Luos. That this Kehe wants to control us. That's now where the problem began. The real issue between Kikuyus and Luos was in 1966. Now, after that rift emerged, now Jaramogi had to be sidelined out of government. Who gives the idea of sidelining Kenyatta? The very brilliant young man in government at that time,
Tom Mboya.
Thomas Joseph Odhiambo Mboya.
You know, it is only that guy, that verbose guy that calls people by their entire name. This is
Thomas Joseph Odhiambo Mboya. The guy knew his weaknesses, but he knew how to deal with his weaknesses. The guy knew he's a Form 2 dropout. A Form 2.
Tom Mboya.
Yes. But he has a gift of understanding things and speaking. Where did he used to eat lunch? University of Nairobi. And he could just listen to how they speak. When he comes back to parliament, watu wanasema Tom Mboya ni monoma. Ametoa akili UN.
Akili ya kuombwa kwa mkono ya watu.
He was a very cheeky guy.
Yeah, no brilliance, just
Yeah.
So, but he was very calculative and innovative in ideas. So, Jaramogi analeta Kenyatta mbio. So Tom Mboya tells Kenyatta that for us to deal with Jaramogi, the only thing that is giving him power is the vice presidency. And because we cannot fire him, let us cut his power to size. Let us choose 7 vice presidents.
What Uhuru did to Ruto?
Yes.
We cannot fire him.
Yes.
Let us cut him to size.
It is never, it's
the
nothing
script
new.
is the same. The script is the same.
So what we do, we are not going, we fire him or we appoint other vice presidents. We will call them KANU chairmen.
8 vice chairmen.
That is the first Limuru conference.
Mm-hmm.
When
Limuru
Jaramogi, they appointed vice chairman, Nyanza, Western, Nairobi. Tom Mboya was given 2 roles, Nairobi and Nyanza. The job Jaramogi used to do was done. What did he do? He resigned by saying what? I cannot be just coming to office and read newspapers. Now, Kenya has taken a drastically different path from issues to community hatred and animosity. Now, the profiling has happened. Kikuyus have been told you are the ones who are supposed to be in power, not any other person. Luos have been told you have been played. You understand? Now, there is an odd thing that happens
in 1969.
Yes, after Tom Mboya dies. Now, before that, let us not jump so that people understand.
Very important.
Let us not jump.
Yes.
Very important.
After Jaramogi resigns, before he resigned, the reason why he resigned, because his only strategist, the person who could help Jaramogi come up with political maneuvering tactics, was Pio Gamapinto.
Yeah.
What had happened? It was his first assassination. The first political assassination we had in the country was Pio Gamapinto, to make Jaramogi blind, deaf, and mute. Because they had studied his team and said, kwa hii team ya Jaramogi, tukimaliza huyu,
tumemaliza mzee.
Jaramogi anawachana na hii mambo. And that's why he resigned. The person helping government to deal with the Jaramogi is Tom Mboya. They are using his brain. So 1969, You know, Tom Mboya is also crafting how to become president.
Yeah.
Anataka all this confusion ya Wajaluo na Wakikuyu yapite katika.
And his letters
Ni
in the session.
mjanja kabisa.
Chuka, do you agree with this in history ya Jaba?
I do agree with it.
Now, Tom Mboya knows Kenyatta is growing old. And Jaramogi has been...
He died 10 years later, 9 years later.
Yes. Jaramogi has been fired. And there is this very proud Attorney General here, Charles Njonjo, who loves good English. And Tom Mboya had very good English. No, he now goes to Charles Njonjo and convinces him that we want to make a new law that in case of the death of the president, the person to take over is the Secretary General of the ruling party.
Who is the Secretary General?
Who is the Secretary General?
Tom Mboya.
Tom Mboya. So who wants to be president?
Tom Mboya.
Tom Mboya. Unaona akili?
Yeah.
Unajua, ukiwa mwerevu peke yako na watu wengine ni wajinga, it's very dangerous.
Very.
Because they know they cannot compete with the logic. Yours is always superior.
Yeah.
How do they deal with you? To silence you completely. So after, there is an instance, I don't know if this is true, Jaramogi went to Tom and told him, ndugu yangu, when they are done with me, you are next. So please, we are brothers, usiende your direction. But kuna hii kapride ya kusema, I am the person who should take over. After now dealing with Jaramogi, now the only problem they are left with is Tom. Tom was shot on a Saturday afternoon. And now-
Tom went to Ethiopia. There was an OAU meeting
Yes.
in Ethiopia. And Tom, I think, had presented something very beautiful. And the people who were around the president, who had gotten the word that Tom was actually planning this takeover you're talking about,
Yes.
then were very aware that the next person to deal with was Tom. And they hired, was it called Njoya or who?
No.
What was his name? The gentleman who shot Tom Mboya.
Was it
Jenga.
Jenga?
Yes. And immediately Tom Mboya landed Jagero. He landed and went straight to the street where he was shot. I think it's the place where it's called a chemist.
Yes,
where-
there was Nairobi chemist.
Nairobi chemist.
Yes.
And as he was taking the drug, I think he had not even reached home.
Listen,
Yeah.
once he bought
The drug.
the drug, he had parked his Mercedes across the road. So he was crossing the road back to his vehicle to go back home. Across the road, that was where he was shot 3 times in the chest. And the calculation is very well. The person to kill Tom Mboya should be a Kikuyu
Yes.
to further widen the rift.
Rift.
After that, the whole thing is taken, and Kikuyus were forced to take off.
An oath. Yeah. They were forced.
If you are not agreeable to the idea of taking an oath, unawawa. So we cannot blame it that Kikuyus willingly went and take an oath and say Luos should never take power.
They were compelled into
It was engineered by very greedy people among that community that wanted to safeguard power to themselves.
There was an oath that the Luos should not take power.
Yes.
Not even just
Not even Luos.
It was not to cross River Chania.
Yeah.
To Nyeri. Which
Kibaki
means-
was not even
Kibaki
supposed
was
to
supposed
become
to be
president.
You know River Chania?
Haifai kupita huko.
Chania River.
Yes.
Unaelewa? It was not just Kikuyus or Luos.
Even among the Kikuyus, there was a
Even among the Kikuyus, we had the Kiambu clique. They wanted to just remain it there. Even the Kirinyaga ifai kutoa president.
Kirinyaga, Nyeri, no.
Nyeri hizo huko ni
Embu,
wapi?
Meru, no.
Ni hapa. Sisi ndo tunafaa kutoa president. And people were massacred for it. Even Kikuyus were killed for not agreeing to take an oath. And blood was spilled. Now we have a complete animosity between these two communities that are very prominent on the political scene. So other communities align according to how these have split. You don't have to divide the whole country. Just divide Kikuyus and Luos. The whole country is divided.